So when I think about the good attributes of an ally, I think about somebody who is willing to stand in my place, and allow my needs or wants to be heard when I'm not allowed in a certain space or if I'm not there, And then also I think about an ally as somebody who steps in when maybe something is happening. If I can't necessarily help it, if they have more power or control in that situation.
So I think one of the ways that men can help other men is by helping men understand that violence is not just a physical or sexual assault. I think that, as unfortunate as it sounds, there are some examples of manhood that make certain acts of violence seem totally normal and totally, okay, right? Like, for example, if a man gets rejected and he calls a woman a bitch, someone might be like, oh, yeah, that's totally normal because she was being stuck up. And I think when that happens, when we see those behaviors or when we're having those hypothetical conversations, you need to say, like, one, no, that's an act of violence, and two, here's why it is considered violence, because there are some men who just don't know.
Society play a really big role in our unconscious biases, so this can be very problematic because these thoughts can influence your actions.
So I think the first step to preventing violence against women is sort of to address those gender stereotypes. So women, who are dressed a certain way in the club, if something were to happen to them or they would become victimized, then people would think that it was okay just because of the way they were dressed. Or also women who are more expressive of themselves sexually, they are deemed less worthy. And I think just addressing the attitudes about women and what a woman's supposed to be, could really prevent a lot of violence, because I think that violence stems from those attitudes in the first place.
Oftentimes, we are victim shamed or victim blamed for the things that happen to us. Oh, you had on the wrong dress, or oh, you were looking provocative, or oh, you said something to piss him off. No, these are not excuses. We should be demanding our men to stick up for us. We should be asking questions. What was he thinking to put him in the place that he did this to her? Or why would you feel so comfortable abusing this woman when she should be valued?
If you see your friends treating their girls a certain way, speak up. Tell them, hey, that's not cool. Don't talk to her like that. Don't put your hands on her. If you see in public a woman is uncomfortable, it helps to speak up. You don't even have to say, hey, dude, keep your hands off of her. You can just walk up to her hey, remember me from high school? Yeah, what's up? What's been going on? And more than likely, the other man will walk away and they'll leave her alone. And you just possibly saved a life. It's that simple. Just speak up.
And on many occasions, I've been very blessed to have the opportunity of another man stepping up and saying, young lady, I'm watching you. You're good. Nothing's going to take place. And having that presence there and feeling that protection, even though I don't know dude from anywhere, is a great way to be an advocate and an ally for women. If you see them in an uncomfortable situation, or you see them looking like they don't have a way of escaping, to step in and make a way of escape for them, or to let them know that, hey, I'm watching you and I got your back.
Intervene. My main focus is intervene because there are too many situations where guys are present, whether it's your friend or the victim is a girlfriend of your friend, and males are present and they're not willing to intervene and stop their friend or say something, whether that's being verbally aggressive towards the female, physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever it is, the case may be.
People like to come in and speak for us. Well, not really us, but I think allies in general like to go in and try to speak for whatever group of people that they're advocating for. But I think for us specifically, it's important for our stories and our experiences to be told versus somebody else coming in. Because I think, as a Black woman, a lot of times people don't really hear what we have to say. They know we have issues or concerns or things like that, but no one is hearing it from us and taking it seriously, because I think there's power in stories. So allowing us to tell our stories and then you just support it from that moment forward.